with pie. Whatever's in the middle, you do you.
Oh, Roger.
I've never seen someone banned like that before. That's awesome.
This is the second time this has happened. It's okay. I was trying to take a girl down.
My god, Endwalker is putting me to sleep, man.
What if you became pink fruit pie?
Ew.
I already picked pink sea pie. There's no way this is bad. Like, it doesn't say anything bad.
I mean, well, I was just brainstorming.
I hope it doesn't. I mean, I hope I can't get banned for this one.
I mean, yeah, I think if if they do, then
they just hate you.
Then you go for pink fruit pie. Because what's the closest thing to cream? Fruit. Because banana cream, right?
You know what? If my name was Banana Cream Pie, nobody would bat an eye.
Probably. Pink banana cream pie.
Oh my god.
There you go, dude.
I'm not that invested in this, alright?
Oh gosh. Alright, I had to hop in and like talk about that because I thought it was funny.
Alright.
You guys have a good rest of your night.
Thank you, thank you.
No problem.
I'm upset. How dare it do that to me again?
That's tough.
Wait, oh, am I live? Yeah, I had to change my name.
Whose voice is doing that?
It's Darius's probably, I think.
Oh.
The echo.
My bad. Hold up. My bad.
Yeah, Kawa. Okay, so my original name was Pink Cream Pie, just Pink Cream Pie. And then I got reported, or they saw my name, because it happened when I was live, so either they just like flagged the name down. Maybe they have keywords searching for cream pie, I don't know. Anyway, so I changed it to Pink Cream Pie VGC because I'm also a Pokemon VGC streamer. And then now it just happened again. It's been like 2 months. Now all my shit's broken again. Your favorite Pokemon is Exploud? Mine is, you can see it under my cam. It's Flygon. It's, you know, I like that you're going with that bit there because, Exploud is loud, so it just... Yeah, I think it's probably like a Twitch mod or something at this point. Anyway, yep, everything's dead now, so I will have to be fixing all of that. Let me just... That should fix that. I have to reconnect stream elements. What else did I have to do? Now my name is sad and boring. I hate it here.
If I were you, I would have just done Pink Sea Pie, but not Pink Sea Pie like Pinksy, you know, like Pixie, but like Pinksy.
Oh.
Pink Sea Pie.
Yeah. Well, that's a little cuter. I can just change my name. You can change your name every 90 days? 60 days? Yeah. Anyway.
Like a pixie. So like Pink Sea Pie.
No, pink. No, he means like that, maybe.
P-I-N-X-I. Pinksy.
Oh, you mean like this? Ugh. Okay, that is way too, like, e-girl for me.
Oh no, P-I-N-K-S-I. Pink Sea Pie.
I wanted this, but it's taken. Cause I was gonna do, I'm gonna do a whole, like, mascot with a squid. But
A squid.
yeah, I wanted my name to be Pink Ink, and I wanted my stream thing to be a squid with ink, you know, like ink. Anyway. Just add the ubu at the end and be done with it. Where's Saiyan when you need him? Probably streaming, isn't he? Doesn't he stream now, usually? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Now all my stuff is fucking broken. Okay, I reconnected stream elements.
Wait, so Ishtola's name is not Ishtola, Ishtola. Since you don't pronounce the first letter. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why people call her Shtola all the time.
I need to change my name. I'm a Mikote.
Wonder if it's Pink Ink or Pink Ink. Definitely the second one. You know those pins, they really do it for me. I love pins. Okay, but surely I can't be banned now. Surely. I think all of my stuff is probably broken. Does this work still?
Nice.
Oh, it does. Okay. Well, that's fine.
Ribbit.
I think we're good for now. I changed stream elements. That's... Surely. I don't even remember what questions I was answering, and I'm upset because I had a lot to say.
Talking about MMOs.
About MMOs. Anyway, of all the MMOs I played, World of Warcraft was the best, and then I tried to play this one before they changed everything. I played Final Fantasy XIV back when, when Heavensward came out, so back then in the game, you had to do every single side quest. You had to do fates, like every possible thing you could just to level up. I never got past like level 30 because the game was such a grind. I think it's much better how it is now. Because you can get to the end pretty quickly and you get to enjoy all the story still. I don't know. It was really boring, so I didn't play it. But now that I'm playing it and then paying attention to the story, this game is just great. Just great. But Black Desert. I was wrong about the Black Desert combat. Okay, Coco. I'll allow you to say that because you played that game much more than me. Oh!
Black Desert fucking sucks.
About Black Desert, I couldn't even play that game because before I built the PC that I have now, I had a really shitty PC that couldn't even run Witcher 3 with more than 20 frames. So I couldn't really enjoy Black Desert to the fullest because it was laggy as shit. Rashid, it happened again! I had to change my freaking name. It's Twitch mods. Twitch mods are hunting me down. They're like, hey guys, remember that pink cream pie girl? I wonder if she's renamed herself the same thing with VGC at the end. Let's ban her again. This is my new life. No longer am I pink cream pie. No longer am I pink cream pie VGC. Now I am pink sea pie. And welcome to my stream. Oh, you DM'd me? I was like panicking. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading any DMs. I was panicking. The Twitch popo got me. They got me. It's okay. It's the start of a new me, guys. It's a new me. Alright, now I actually want to get on with the story. Joey said it's putting him to sleep. Let me mute myself. Search your surroundings for the hornbill. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. I like these quests. They're not that bad. It's kind of fun. He said they caught!
It's so boring.
That's 2 caws. He said only 1 caw. Surely that's not the right bird.
Read anymore.
He said it's green. It's gotta be this one, right? Okay, that's kind of sad. Honestly, I would be fine with changing my name to something that's not, like, having to do with cream pies, but my friend got me that light in the background, and I don't want to go too far from it. Because then, like, why do I have a light that says pink cream pie? That would just be weird. It's in the background.
A fair shot.
You can see it better now. It's my Twitch light. It says pink cream pie. What's wrong with a spicy username, okay? Listen, as a small streamer, I gotta get people in the door somehow. If it takes a silly name for people to come in and be like, why is your name that? Then that's fine with me. You can't read it. You can't even tell what that says. Plus, my camera is, backwards. It's, like, inverted. What are you gonna say? When I was typing it in off the adventurer play? I have no idea what to expect. I love that. Oh, I gotta change my adventurer plate.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up and I'll make my way over to you.
The Vera have a weird accent. I don't know if I can replicate that accent. Yeah, my name is crazy, but I'm pretty, you know, like, normal as a streamer.
There you are. Any new revelations?
This isn't a hot tub stream, and that's probably what you thought it was gonna be. Icelandic. Huh, I don't think I hear too many Icelandic accents, so...
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill.
I'm not a big hot tub streamer. Yeah, it's... That's okay if you are, too. Everybody has their streams they like. Me, I prefer... I like streams where people are, like, singing or dancing. I like those. And then games, of course. They don't win me over wearing clothes, even minimally and in a hot tub, but they interact with you in real time. I'm sure that's the draw with those.
I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Oh, it's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
Below? To its grave? Oh no, down, where we need to go. Let's go. Take us with you.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum.
Pretty sure it's appealing to loneliness. I guess you could say that about any stream, though. People go into streams to hang out and not feel lonely, right? Don't you hate on the hot tub streamers. They gotta... Those people in there need some love too, okay? They can go do that at the hot tub streams. It's fine. Yes, they're romance lonely. Or horny, you know what, whatever.
The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth. Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
I mean, it would be fun to do a stream like that, but I prefer to play games. Yeah, they have their own niche. And they get the bag. Yeah, dude, those hot tub streamers make a ton of money. I question myself every day.
Such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill. An experiment?
What are they testing with the hornbill? Somebody gave me a hornbill minion and told me it had to do with Emmett Selk somehow.
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation.
Maybe it's gonna enlighten us on the history of Amarat.
But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance. They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve. Trying to replicate that accent.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels.
Do you hear that, Aaron Bill? It is imperative.
And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your...
Alright, I'm gonna go to
assistant.
sleep. I'll catch up tomorrow. I'm so tired.
I'm afraid that won't be possible.
I got pretty
Once
far.
the animals
but-
have been
Okay,
prepared for
good night,
transport,
Joey.
We send them down separately via the lift. I will, of course, follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Joey, go Betty, bye.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down.
Oh, we're climbing down. Let's go, guys.
This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
Well, turning back is hardly an option, not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
Yeah, I like climbing. It's fine. I will climb it all the way down. Joey went to bed very early. The story must be really boring for him. This must be it. The entrance to the mine shaft. 'Tis faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures homed there by the researchers, you think? Well, slavering beasts aside, we will need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue. Assuming everyone's tightened their straps and checked their gear, then I'd say we head on in. Given the terrain ahead, though, it might be wise to leave some distance between us. We don't want to be stumbling over each other if it comes to a fight. Take it slow, and don't forget to check your surroundings from time to time. We can meet up again at the other end of the tunnel. Or I could jump down. What is this? Oh, that thing looks creepy. Why does it have legs like that? It's like a cricket mushroom. Hello? Why did you stop? I already missed my old name. I don't get why this quest makes you like go to these destinations and fight a random SME, huh? Why does it take so long to survey? Come on. My AoE has a very short range. Oh, really? Okay. You know, you'd think if they were so concerned with people not entering there at this time, they would be guarding this mine, but alright. Luckily for us, there was this other amazing way down. Everyone seems to have made it through without incident. Nothing of consequence, at least. And, as promised, the tunnel has delivered us into the medial circuit. As I recall, this tier is where they keep a wide variety of samples for agricultural production. If Aaronville's assumption holds true, that specimens are being collected in preparation for a great migration, then we should see evidence of such plans in the area's research projects. Let's follow the path to the nearest farming facility and see what we see. Is this a bush? Oh my god, what? Oh no, I need up there. Get away from me, Genomos! Oh wait, I don't need up here, never mind. You know, I should probably be watching for aetheril currents. I tend to miss them even if they're right in front of my face. I usually use like a guide to find all of them. Oh, Hemi, hi! Guess who got slapped again? Guess who got put in her place? Hint, it was me. Damn, look at those grapes. I've never seen a more realistic grape in my life. Aha! Now I know where we are. This is Marial Agronomics. Marial Agronomics. Nah, I think it was probably just a Twitch mod or something at this point. Probably scrolling through random names and just saw me live, because it happened when I was live. But who knows? Who knows? Labyrinthos is host to a wide variety of vegetation, which allows us to conduct studies on cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. And it is this facility which coordinates and oversees those efforts. The fruits of their research go to feed their Labyrinthos colleagues, or so I hear. Yeah, it happened like a little bit ago. More notable successes might make it to the Agora. Foods so exotic you'd be hard-pressed to guess their origin, let alone how they might taste. Indeed, mystery vegetables without a name, only a list of nutritional benefits scribbled on a card. I see no gleaners hereabouts, yet these workers seem to share that same sense of urgency. It's possible they know something of the forum's plans and their underlying motivations. Worth looking into, wouldn't you say? See what you can coax from the workers. The rest of us will do the same, or cast about for useful clues. Alright, there's one. Oh, hello there. We weren't expecting visitors. Not with use of the lift being restricted. How did you make it down here anyway? The mine shaft, you say? Well, you're a much hardier soul than I. Under normal circumstances, I'd reward such tenacity with a guided tour of the fields, but I'm afraid the forum has us filling order lists a mile long. Massive yet detailed requests, literal wagon loads of crop samples, and hardly any time to put them together. When I first heard of this grand reorganization, I assumed we would be shuffling around old stock to make room for the new. Then came the orders for ridiculous quantities of seeds we've already thoroughly researched. Passing strange, eh? I pressed for an explanation, and was met with vague assurances that all would be revealed in due course. Not the most satisfying answer. Do I ought to be taken down below? More than I can carry, and then some. Most of our stock is sent off via the cargo lift, but some has been earmarked for aerial transport. Hence the stack of crates atop the hill over there. Gods, hauling that lot up the slope was a job and a half. What crops are we raising? Well, as you can see, this is This one is a variety of grape. Only needs a good source of sunlight to grow, and the conditions here are nothing short of perfect. Hardly surprising, given that it's native to a particular locale in the very place upon which Labyrinthos was modeled, a region in the south of Ilsabard. It boasts remarkable habitat diversity, allowing for a myriad flora and fauna to thrive. Chilly peaks in the north give way to swaths of temperate plains, which in turn transition to a hot, humid coastline. Such bountiful territory is ever contested, as you might expect. It used to be called Corbus before the Imperials renamed it Locus Amonis. The Forum saw it not as a prize, however, but as a researcher's ideal environment, one whose climate we strove to recreate within the confines of Labyrinthos. It's since provided a rich foundation for countless experiments and cultivation. Alright, investigate the stacked boxes. The labels on these crates tell the story of their contents. Bundles of common seeds and saplings, accompanied by sheaves of reports. Wow, what pretty flowers! They're glowing!
Hard to look away, isn't it? But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion.
Like a mood ring?
You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true. This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders. Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy, dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Charlian at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect.
They're exactly like mood rings!
And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild. With too few sightings to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin. To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration. As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
Have you learned aught of interest?
I learned about these glowing flowers.
A flower that reacts to one's feelings? Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
Didn't I suggest pink sea pie? Did you, Hemi? When I changed my name before, I just wanted to to keep it the same, but with VGC. I wasn't thinking properly, so I didn't think that that would last forever, but I needed to change my name anyway. I wanted to do pink ink. Like this, and then have my squid mascot, but it's already taken. Somebody has this name, so I can't. No, you can have the credit, Himmy, if you suggested that to me. It's okay. I'll still do the squid anyway.
This is all very fascinating. But as it stands, we failed to gain any significant insight into the Forum's undertaking.
Indeed. While there is certainly enough activity to support Erenville's supposition that a priority has been placed on improving food production, unfortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the master plan.
If only we could interrogate the Forum members directly.
What am I doing this weekend? Just plan on streaming and drawing and working. Nothing exciting, really. What are you doing? I hope you're doing something fun of your birthday weekend.
Isn't that the entrance to the Archaeum? Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
Hell yeah, you gonna go out and get
Difficult to tell
drunk
from
or
here,
what?
But I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make
Casino?
his report.
Nice. Gonna win that million G's somehow.
Erenville receives his orders from the Forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a Forum member? Or at least a close associate?
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation? What of the risks?
Fine. 1G.
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
Nay. I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
Right, because we already tried that and it didn't work.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all...
Huh? Why are you so interested in these flowers?
Cryo?
Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan.
Well, something's up with Kryle. I don't know what.
I'm glad you agree.
I couldn't even
Quickly,
begin to make a
Erenville is
guess
on the
either.
move. We need to get closer before we lose him.
Almost. I can almost reach you.
Reach who? Trying to think of who she would be reaching. Well, I don't think I know. Is Kryle still feeling unwell? I've never seen her so distracted. Keep an eye on her, but keep moving too. We cannot let our quarry slip away. Erenville was headed westwards along the path outside the Archaean. Come, we can still catch him. Hold a moment. I have an idea. If memory serves, that colossal wall-like structure is Logisticon Beta, one of Labyrinthos' climate control centers. It should have its own lifts with which one could access the upper or lower tiers. If I were an agent of the Forum, I would make for a convenient meeting place. It would make. But even if we happen to find Erenville in the company of said agent, we cannot expect them to reveal issues of importance as we nonchalantly stroll past. Nay, we shall have to remain undetected. If only Graha and his vanish spell were here. Oh, but there are other ways of turning invisible. Hippity hop, my little toads! Goodness! I'm a frog! They'll never suspect a frog. Unaccustomed to transfiguration. Worry not, it will wear off with the passage of time. I suggest you and your green companions hop along and catch up with Erenville. Should you feel the magic's fading, return to me and I will refresh the enchantment. And what am I to do in the meantime? Wait here with me. In your current state of mind, you'd be as likely to leap into the jaws of a predator as you would learn anything of note. Which reminds me, where are the creature's hereabouts? In that form, you are essentially defenseless. You have changed into a toad. You must remain transfigured. I'm gonna get eaten. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Alfie Toad and Allie Toad are now accompanying you. That's funny. Come, my toads. Oh, why is there a dialogue option here? Are we gonna just say ribbit a bunch of times to each other? The sound of the toads hopping. Okay, I must run an ad break. And I will use the restroom while I do so. So no one will miss anything. And I'll be right back. Get off, Henry! Wait, I didn't change it on purpose. I had no choice. I swear, flag down! It's fine though, I wanted to change my name anyway. Well, is it unlucky or am I just, being an idiot going specifically against Twitch's TOS? It's fine. Discuss your surroundings. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Alley Toad turns to face the north. Perhaps she is suggesting you cross the bridge. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Alfie Toad attempts and fails to shake his head, but you nevertheless understand that he is telling you that this is the wrong way. Nah, unlucky, because it was fine before. No, it was never fine. I got, flagged twice for it. Okay, where do I go? Hello? Certainly not towards that yak cow who will annihilate my frog body. Apparently cream pie is just a word you can't use anywhere. Bad word, it's bad. Is that Lucio? Huh? Who? Also, I hope you're having a good day, Koi. Any exciting weekend plans? Ah yes, perfect. They'll never suspect 3 toads listening in.
To be more than satisfactory. We wish to make clear that we are pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness of your work.
Yes, it is a good dessert. Right?
Wow.
Wow. Lucio is the frog. That's who I thought you were talking about. But I was like, surely you don't mean from Overwatch. He does have a frog suit, but come on, he doesn't look that much like a frog. What's up, Mel? Mel, how's your night going? I know Mel has big weekend plans. Did I do a good invitation? Thank you. Thank you.
So much so that we have come bearing new tasks in need of your competent hand.
Why is everyone playing Star Wars right now? What happened with Star Wars? I got a car meet, working on my friend's car and getting ready for a trip. Next weekend for 2 car meets. I knew you had some car shit planned. I knew it. Oh, wait. Star Wars just came out? What game is it? Jedi Survivor? My night is good tomorrow morning. I gotta do a certification test at 8 a.m. And then go to your niece's baptism? Baptism? That sounds like a busy day. Well, if I had to guess at what you were gonna do, Koi, I would say Cars. You don't know the name, but you're gonna buy it. Alright, alright. I bought a bottle of wine for while I stream. Are you playing Dead Island 2? It's Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I think. I just googled it.
If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Charlian scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
You're thinking about buying another car? What car? No, I meant for tomorrow. Are you gonna do Dead Island? You said probably tomorrow. Dead by Daylight? Wait, since when did you play Dead by Daylight? Have you always played that?
In an age long past, Charlian was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge. I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand that your toil was in service to the greatest good.
I'm sorry, but I wouldn't want to be breaking my back for answers to be revealed in due course. That's unacceptable.
Then I will do your bidding. For now. But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the forum.
You started playing the other day? It's not too hard? Are you kidding me? That game is hard! It's an extremely hard game. Don't look over here. We're just 3 normal toads.
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full.
We did this without your knowledge, I don't think.
While I do have my reservations about the forum, I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart. Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
Oh.
Wait! How did you know it was us?
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
Got him. So I have an Acura Integra 2023. They just announced the Integra Type S, which is their performance car. So you just want to get the upgraded model to the car you have? Just sell your car and get that one instead. My car is better on gas. I don't think Koi cares about that. Mel says TBD isn't hard. You're playing the noobs, buddy. You're playing easy mode. You're rank bronze. Trust me. Wait, are you playing with friends? Because, like, random people are not it. What game could possibly be too hard for me? Like, a lot of games, I don't know. So what you mean to say is you're getting carried by your friends who are really good. That makes a world of difference. My dad uses that car more than I do. Oh. So you can't sell it and buy that one you want. I suppose we should have known a gleaner who specializes in animal procurement would not be so easily deceived. Yet he seemed inclined to put his trust in us all the same. More importantly, perhaps, we've discovered a new piece of the puzzle. This momentous duty the forum agent mentioned. Charlene has been called to action, and the Telephorized Declaration was the catalyst. Whatever charge it is they hope to fulfill, they deem it of sufficient import to disrupt all of Labyrinthos. Not to mention ignore Eorzea's request for aid. What duty could warrant the direct involvement of the Forum in the commitment of all its resources? Judging by what we just heard, none of the Gleaners were offered any kind of explanation. At this point, it seems abundantly clear that we'll learn nothing new by pressing them further. We should head back to Ishtola and Kryl for the moment. See what they think of this. I do a lot of generators while your friends are running the killer around. Is that it? Yup, come back and tell me how easy it is when you become a master, looper, Mel. I'm waiting to hear it. I'll be waiting. I was trying to save money so I can move back to the Philippines. You're trying to move back to the Philippines? I've never been there. I don't want to go there. Joey must have teleported there before he left. Hello, KN7219. What's up? Hi. Welcome in. You're Japanese? Hello, welcome. Yeah, I'm trying to find a wife. You're going to the Philippines to find a wife? Welcome back. I trust you found Aaronville then. Wait, if you're really trying to find a wife in the Philippines, good luck. I wish you the best of luck. You'll find your beautiful waifu and live happily ever after. Interesting. I had a feeling you would learn something important, even if that something was simply a confirmation that no one knows much of anything. We should share this with Kryl, then discuss how we'd like to proceed. Assuming we find her back at the farm, she was behaving oddly, so I bade her return and rest there. Perhaps not the best decision in hindsight. Would you mind checking near those flowers she was so entranced by? The rest of us can survey the more distant areas, just in case she decided to wander. Koi, you are not getting old. I'm sorry, do you think you need to be married before a certain age? Says who? I got a 2021 Toyota RAV4, and now I'm thinking of buying a 2023 Honda Shadow Phantom Cruiser bike. I have to Google this. I know what the Toyota is. Yeah, that bike looks sick. It's only about 8K. Oh, Gabe, hi! Gabe, hello! How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing better. Anyway, Mel, if you want to buy the bike just for a fun ride, do it. Just do it. Yeah, I looked that bike up. It looks sick. Me too. I'm turning 32 soon. That is not even old. Y'all are nuts. Consider a Dixon Ticonderoga. No, I don't remember that. I don't know that meme. Okay, I knew you were freaking kidding. You kept putting that skull emote. Which I assumed meant you were kidding. You're just going back there for school? Okay, okay. Gabe, I miss you too. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the nice compliments. After 35, the swimmers and men actually give a child a bigger chance of having issues after birth. Okay, y'all gotta stop making people think that they're obsolete after 35. People have babies all the time older than that, so you guys are fine. Yeah, I was gonna say that bike was... 8K is not too bad for a bike. There was a meme that was like, he drives a... I haven't seen that. Let me look it up. Wait, a Dixon Ticonderoga's a pencil? You could tell me a Dixon Ticonderoga and I would have no idea. No, nobody's obsolete. Hot dang. Gotta go to South America. Find a wife quick. Just go find a girl that's trying to get into America. Easy. Koi, bro. We're not obsolete, bro. We're a prize, bro, and we deserve love, bro. My concern with being 32 has nothing to do with dating or having babies. It has to do with becoming old. I don't want my brain to get slower. I don't think your brain gets slower after the age of 32. Or anywhere near that, honestly. Have no fear. Ooh. Is this an Aether Current? Halfway to 60. Which is halfway to 120. Right, and you expect to live to 120, right? So you're not even halfway through your life. Not even close, baby. Not even close. Your brain gets slower if you stop working? No, that's just capitalism has conditioned you to think that way. My fiance and I have been looking for a girlfriend lately for our relationship. Oh, good luck with that. I knew it was an Aether Current. I'm old in brain but young in gameplay. Why does everybody make 30s sound like old? Why does it have to be old? I have a lot to say about that. Well, this is a bit out of the way. I guess I'll go do this first. It's the thing, it's good to keep your mind busy as you're older. It helps. I mean, as long as you have like hobbies and stuff, I think that's fine. I think sometimes we all just need to relax. Like, we're always so worried about everything. Sometimes it's best to let your brain have a rest and think nothing at all. I think us humans could do with a little more of that. Koi, you ever go to the bar or something and shoot your shot? Yeah, Koi, your new haircut looks sick, bro. Sick? It looks sick. You went from looking like a homeless 40-year-old man to a young, fresh, up-and-coming 20-year-old. Wow. Actually, my dad and my uncle are both around the same age. My dad stopped playing games once Lineage 2 died out, and he tried to play Final Fantasy, and it was impossible to teach him anything quickly or easily. While my uncle is regularly playing RTS games and Destiny 2 with his son. Yeah, I think that doesn't have anything to do with age. I think it just, like, your interests change. I mean, I don't think that has anything to do with age. Your interests change. Like, you could change while you're young. You could suddenly, like, not want to play video games anymore. I feel like, I'm always gonna like video games. No matter how old I get. And then I think maybe like people that have kids, like they don't have time to play games as much, so maybe they just lose interest in games because they're too busy doing other things. So that could also be it. Koi, you're a love at first sight kind of guy. It sounds like to me you just like someone instantly and then get bored easily. What's the longest relationship you've had, Koi? I've got the confidence of Zeus! I just don't have the motivation to be in an actual relationship. 4 years and she cheated on me all 4 years? Oh, yo, that's crack, bro. I'm sorry. Yo, that probably damaged your psyche a little. I don't care about anything but keeping bills paid and consuming art and media. I have zero ambitions. Zero ambitions, Kawa? You don't have any goals? Rather than like keeping your mind busy, I think that having goals is really good for us humans. Because if you don't have a goal or something you're working towards, then you just become listless, depressed. There's nothing you want to work for, so you just like... It makes you question like your existence. Like, why am I here? You know, I'm not feeling the new name I've been following. We're having a serious discussion in here, and you come in here with that, Rashid. Please. Don't tell Rashid you love him after he said that. If I see a cute girl, I can talk about my dogs. That's how you get us. You just talk about your animals and then show us pictures. Just want to be able to survive and enjoy random shit and live on a whim. Yeah, Kawa, I kind of feel that. I don't really have interest in a spouse, kids. I feel like I don't want to buy a house because what if I don't, like, what if I want to go somewhere else and I have this house here? I guess I would get a house to just maybe rent it out and then it would be extra income. My next relationship was 2 years. She convinced me to go pro in Overwatch, and then she cheated on me and invited me to their wedding. Huh? Why would she invite you to their wedding? Why would she do that? Well, Koi, it seems to me that you're attracted to a certain type of girl. You know what they say, if all of your relationships end poorly, you shouldn't be looking at the other, at your partner, you should look at yourself. I fixate on something that bugs me, then I get the ick. Same Himmy. I can't date anyone. It takes away from my me time. I mean, how could a guy possibly deal with any of the shit that I do? I just play fucking games all day, and then they're like, oh, you're not giving me any attention, you're just playing video games all the time. And I'm like, well, I don't know. Exactly, Kawa, that's what I was trying to say. If something smells like shit everywhere you go, check your own shoes. I was single for 9 years until I met my wife. See, Tabo, your story sounds like a fairy tale. Like, you just met the perfect one, and now you're happy. I'm not in any rush. I don't know. I think Koi's looking too hard, to be honest. Cats are fine. Cats and